another female entrepreneur with us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Sabna. I have been working in Crepes and Burgers for 3 years now. We started actually in 2018, and we have been doing pretty well. And yeah, I did my schooling here in our own school, and I did fashion designing, in fact, for my degree course. Uh, and I've been wanting to do business.
What motivated you to start this business?
Actually, it was a friend's idea. All of us, we all had a plan on starting something like this, and we thought, why not? I had a boutique in the beginning. Then I thought I might as well, because people, they love food. So that was basically the whole point. And this person I had my business partner. I'm married to him, by the way, now. So him and me, we thought, why not we start something together? So, and he loves to cook, and I like to eat. So that's how it all started.
Very nice.
Yeah, and we wanted something actually very similar for everybody, in Fujairah.
How have your parents and relatives inspired you to work on this business?
My dad actually has been very helpful because after my college, we had a boutique. Like he, thought, maybe I should go into that field. So we started it off like that, and that carried on for a year or two. But it wasn't a great success because my whole creative level didn't work with the customers here. So that was kind of a fail. So, and I was giving up on it. But my dad was always like, you still have it in you, And my friends also, they were very supportive. They kept telling me, you can do it. You just need to keep believing in yourself. And yeah, I think that was why the whole thing started, and that motivated me, in fact, because it's not easy, right? Like having doubts, and like when you see a lot of failures, within yourself, it feels a little hard. But yeah, luckily dad was one of those person. He was like my rock, who kept believing in the whole thing. So yeah.
That's really nice.
Thank you.
How was running this business different from what you expected?
That was actually a roller coaster ride because I started off young, right? And the fact that when you think it's your business, you think that you have more rest period because you don't need to follow time and everything. You keep thinking that way, but that is not the case. Like it is like your baby 24/7, so you got to, like, even the smallest things, like this whole interior, like everything, like we had to go to Dubai several times, and it was a big roller coaster ride, and I thought we can, do it in one single time, get it done. But no, it wasn't. Like we had to keep going every weekend to get it all sorted, to start from the base. And yeah, it's hard, like, because you as a person, I kept thinking that I can take whenever I want, come whenever I want, but that wasn't the case. You got to be there because yeah, it's your baby. So yeah.
How has the pandemic affected your business, and how are you overcoming it?
That was pretty bad actually. It was quite a fall for both of us, me and my business partner. He was also affected by it because the thing is, what I loved about this place was interacting with the customers, and when that kind of didn't happen, it affected me mentally too. Because I know for Ronnie, my business partner, it's like feeding the customers, but for me it was more of interacting as well. And there was a time, right, when there was a curfew time and everything was shut. That time I had gotten a lot of messages from customers, especially kids, saying that, we miss your burgers, we want to come here, but our parents are not allowing because of COVID. So I felt very bad. I wish I was like, I cannot do anything about it, because it is what it is. But yeah, luckily we pulled through. We knew it was a phase. We knew, but sometimes it's a human tendency. We forget, so we get stuck. But it was fine. It was good. Alhamdulillah, it was good.
It's really been a hard period for everyone.
Yeah, it was. It was actually. For everybody, a lot of cafes and restaurants got shut down. In fact, I've heard, So we, mashallah, we got lucky. At least we pushed it through and pulled through it. Yeah.
What is your future goal?
Having a lot of crepes and burgers, inshallah. I hope so. I really hope so.
Even we hope so.
Yeah, I would like that. That would be nice.
What leadership characteristics do you feel are required to start such a business?
Leadership characteristics. I think if you believe in yourself mainly, that is the main. I feel this is the whole, core of the whole thing, because I don't think I feel like anybody can do it if they actually believe. Anybody can do anything, in fact, if you really believe in yourself, and that's hard, but it's hard to get that, and it's not like it's because it takes time to build yourself and build your own personality and characters, because you don't know what you are, right? You are like a result of your parents, your friends, so to find yourself first is very hard. So once you find yourself and once you unlearn the things that you've learned, then I think you will like whatever you want to do, if you believe in it, it'll happen.
So where there's a will, there is a way.
There is a way, exactly. My dad always used to say it, but I never believed it. But I think you have to go through it for yourself. Yeah.
What one advice would you give to someone who is wanting to be a female entrepreneur?
I think this itself, the whole fact that you have to believe in yourself to make things happen, and even the doubt, there will be doubts in you, but you got to ignore it. You have to make sure you have that much confidence in you that you don't listen to that voice, that doubt voice. It comes as sometimes it comes with your family member or within yourself. Can I really do this? Is that possible? But you just try till you succeed. Yeah, that's it. That's about it.
Thank you very much. It was
Thank
very
you.
inspiring listening to you and speaking with you.
Thank you so much.
May your business flourish.
I hope so. Ameen.
Here we are with another female entrepreneur. Hi, my name is Bianca. I'm from class 12A from Arun and I'm home baker. What do you do? I make custom cakes and other confectionaries for people here in Finland.
Why did you choose this type of business?
Well, ever since I was younger, I had a fascination for baked goods and cakes, and I always used to sneak up on my mom when guests used to come and help with dessert. And over time, the fascination and interest grew.
So, what's unique about your business?
Here, especially in Fujairah, there's a huge market gap where it's difficult for you to find a custom cake if you wanted one. So here, I can easily provide what exactly you had in mind into a real cake.
Great. Okay, so how are you supported by your family and friends?
I started this business 2 years ago, so I was just 15 years old, and it was a lot for me to handle. I had a lot of stress and anxiety, and my parents really helped me out emotionally and mentally, so it was good.
So, you operate your business at home, right?
Yes, I make it home.
Okay, so what are the challenges or positives about doing your business at home?
Well, we have the obvious financial benefits like I don't have to pay for rent, electricity is free, and also I market most of my things through social media. So I have the whole kitchen to myself and I can really promote myself very easily at home.
Okay. So, has COVID-19 pandemic affected your business?
I actually started my business during the pandemic, so I wouldn't know how it is otherwise. There are the obvious pros and cons. Pros being everything was online, so I had ample amount of time to focus on orders and social media, etc. The cons, obviously, we had some restrictions, so there were less social gatherings, but overall it was okay.
Okay. So, how do you keep yourself motivated since we are youngsters, we do get distracted?
Yeah, so once I agree to an order, I can't afford to be demotivated. Once I agree, you expect the cake and I provide.
Okay. So, has your experience in running the business been different than what you have expected?
Well, I actually didn't expect to start a business. One day randomly I just got an order and I fell in love with the process. So I had both my eyes shut and just went with it. So didn't have any expectations.
So, what are your future plans?
So after my 12th boards are over, I'm going to be going to Bangalore where I'll be studying pastry and culinary. After that, I'm planning to get a few years of experience and then start my own business.
Okay, so if you had one piece of advice that you would give to someone new, what would it be?
Starting a business can be extremely scary. So if you have a plan and you have the financial situation okay, then just go for it and just take everything step by step and you'll get there when it's time.
There is no magic for achievements. It's just a great time of pressure, hard work, and choices. So today, as a part of our assignment, we are going to interview a few entrepreneurs. So here is our first entrepreneur. Ma'am, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Zarina. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm running a clothing business named Zari's Boutique in UAE, as well as all over the world.
What were you doing before this, and is this your first business?
I used to work as a teacher for a few years. After that, I started this business.
Okay, so it's not the first. Why did you choose this type of business, and what makes it unique?
Actually, I know my customers' taste and what they want specific. അവർക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമാകുന്ന കോമൺ അല്ലാത്ത സാധനങ്ങളാണ് ഞാൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കുക. അത് മെറ്റീരിയൽ ആയാലും ഡിസൈൻ ആയാലും അതുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സിന് ഭയങ്കര കംഫർട്ടബിളും ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. They are so happy with my products.
So how did you get your idea or concept for this business?
Early age, I was making dresses, designing for ourselves, my family and my cousin friends. Then പിന്നെ നമുക്ക് ലൈഫിൽ കുറച്ച് സ്ട്രഗ്ലിങ് അതെല്ലാം വന്നപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് തോന്നി I should start like a business to make some income. Then I started.
How did your family supported you to start a business?
Yeah, family means everyone's what all I'm doing, everyone is so happy and my children are so supportive. each and everything. Then they are very proud about me. എനിക്ക് അവർ തരുന്ന സപ്പോർട്ട് എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര പ്രൗഡാണ്. എൻ്റെ റിസൾട്ട്സ് അവർക്ക് നല്ല പ്രൗഡായിട്ട് പോകുന്നുണ്ട്.
What type of skill sets are required to run this business?
The passion in business, a vision, the most important patience.
For everything is patience.
Yeah.
For every business.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on not seeing more women entrepreneurs around this? How do you keep yourself motivated? Why did you shift from teacher job to business?
This business is my passion. I know everything, each and everything, stitching, cutting, designing, and everything I know. Then whenever I am wearing dresses, all my friends and relatives very impressed. Then I thought if I started, I can provide people such different type of clothes. Then people are actually we are staying in Fujairah. No, there was nothing here. Indian clothes, very lack of rain. Everyone was going to Dubai. I thought if I start that kind of dresses, the people no need to drive alone. That thought made me start do this business. Yeah.
What's your opinion on not seeing more women entrepreneurs around this?
എനിക്ക് പറയാൻ ഉള്ളത് എൻ്റെ ലൈഫിൽ ഞാൻ കടന്നു വന്നത് അത്രയും നല്ല കല്ലും മുള്ളും നിറഞ്ഞ ടഫസ്റ്റ് ലൈഫ് തന്നെയാണ് കടന്നു വന്നത്. പക്ഷെ എവിടെയും എനിക്ക് അത് പിന്നെ നമ്മളൊരു ഫ്ലോപ്പ് ആവാൻ പാടില്ല, നമ്മളത് താണു പോകാൻ പാടില്ല. അപ്പം എൻ്റെ ഹസ്ബൻഡിൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഹസ്ബൻഡിൻ്റെ ബാക്ക് ബോണല്ല ഫ്രണ്ട് ബോണായിട്ട് നിന്നിട്ടാണ് എൻ്റെ കുട്ടികൾ 3 കുട്ടികളുണ്ട് എനിക്ക്, കുട്ടികളെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്ത് എടുത്തത്. പക്ഷെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് ഏറ്റവും ഇത് നമ്മളെ മുമ്പിൽ നമ്മൾ എപ്പോൾ എന്ത് കാര്യം ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കേണ്ടത് ഇത് നടക്കും എന്നാണ് വിചാരിക്കേണ്ടത്. ഒരിക്കലും പറ്റിയില്ലെങ്കിലോ ഇനി അങ്ങനെ ആവോ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ചോദ്യം നമ്മളിൽ വരാനേ പാടില്ല. പിന്നെ രണ്ടാമതെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മൾ ചുറ്റുപാടുള്ളവർ ഒരിക്കലും നമ്മളെ മുമ്പോട്ട് പോകാൻ പോസിറ്റീവ് ആക്കാൻ നോക്കൂല എന്നുള്ളത് ഞാൻ മക്കളോട് ഉറപ്പിച്ച് പറയാം. നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ ഇറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ നമ്മളോട് പറയും അതങ്ങനെയല്ലേ ഇങ്ങനെയല്ലേ എന്ന്. അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പറയൂല്ല, നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാം, കിട്ടിയോ ഓക്കെ, പോയില്ലേ പോയി, ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓക്കെ. പക്ഷെ നമ്മളത് കിട്ടൂല എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. അപ്പം നമുക്ക് കിട്ടിയാലും നല്ലത്, കിട്ടിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ പോട്ടെ. പക്ഷെ നമ്മൾ പരിശ്രമിക്കാണ്ടിരുന്നിട്ട് എനിക്ക് അതില്ല ഇതില്ല ഒന്നുമില്ല, വിധി നോ, ദർ ഇസ് നോ വിധി, ഫെയ്ത്ത് അല്ല, നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തിട്ട് പഠിച്ചോ കണക്കാക്കിയത് നമുക്ക് വരും, അത് ഉറപ്പാണ്. ടാസ്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നവരാ. എന്നുവെച്ചാൽ ഞാനൊരു സെമിനാറിന് പോയപ്പോൾ മെയിൽ ആൾക്കാർ ആണുങ്ങളാണ് അത് സെമിനാർ നടത്തുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ അവരെന്നെ പറഞ്ഞത് ആണുങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു സമയത്ത് ഒരു ടാസ്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ, പക്ഷേ ലേഡീസിന് അതല്ല, മൾട്ടി ടാസ്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ശരി തന്നെയാ. ഞാൻ ഇത് കുക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഫോണിൽ വർത്താനം പറയുന്നുണ്ടാവും, ഇതിൽ മെസ്സേജ് അയക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവും, പക്ഷെ ആ കുക്കിങ്ങിലെ കോൺസെൻട്രേഷൻ പോകൂല. സ്റ്റിച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ സ്റ്റിച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടാവും, വേറെ ആരെങ്കിലും വിളിച്ചാൽ അത് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടാവും, കുട്ടികൾക്കുള്ള മെസ്സേജസ് അയക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവും. ശരിക്കും എനിക്ക് പറയാന്ന് വെച്ചാലില്ല, എനിക്ക് മൾട്ടി ടാസ്ക് ആയിട്ടേ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഒരു സമയത്ത് ഒരു സംഗതി ചെയ്യാൻ എനിക്ക് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണ്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മളെ ലേഡീസിനാ, നമ്മൾ ലേഡീസ് തന്നെ ആയിരിക്കണം സ്ത്രീകളെ പൊന്തിച്ച് കൊണ്ടുവരേണ്ടത്. സ്ത്രീകൾ ആണുങ്ങൾ പൊന്തിച്ച് കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നത് 20%. അത് നമ്മളെ ഉപ്പ ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, ബ്രദേഴ്സ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, ഹസ്ബൻഡ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ, അത് പെണ്ണല്ലേ, അതിങ്ങനെ മതി, അത് ഇങ്ങനെ. പക്ഷെ ഒരു 20% നമുക്ക് ഇമാജിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റാത്ത ആണുങ്ങളെ എൻ്റെ അറിവിൽ ഞാൻ കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. അവരുടെ എല്ലാം ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും അപ്രിഷിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ. പക്ഷെ മറ്റുള്ള ആണുങ്ങന്മാർ പറയും അത് പെൺകോന്തന, പെണ്ണിന്റെ പിന്നാലെ നടക്കുന്നതാണ്. പിന്നെ എനിക്ക് പറയാൻ, ഇത് പെണ്ണിനെ പെണ്ണ് സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം, നമ്മളെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ അതില്ല. ഏറ്റവും അധികം ഒരു പെണ്ണിനെ കുറ്റം പറയാൻ വേറൊരു പെണ്ണ്. അതേസമയം ആണിനെ കുറ്റം പറയൂല, ഒരിക്കലും പറയൂല. അത് നമ്മളെ കമ്മിറ്റിയിലാവട്ടെ, കുടുംബത്തിലാവട്ടെ, സൊസൈറ്റിയിലാവട്ടെ, അതെല്ലാവർക്കും അത് നല്ലതാണ്. ഞാൻ പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ മോള് വരെ പറയും, ശരിയോ ഉമ്മ, അത്ര സത്യം ഉമ്മ പറഞ്ഞത്. നമ്മൾ ആണുങ്ങളെ അടുത്ത് പോയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ പെണ്ണുങ്ങളെ കുറ്റം പോയി പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കുന്നത് അല്ലേ? അതേസമയം ഒരാണിന്റെ കുറ്റം എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പറഞ്ഞ ഓർമ്മ എനിക്കില്ല. അപ്പൊ എന്ത് പ്രശ്നം വന്നാലും ഞാൻ പറയും അത് ചിലപ്പോൾ തെറ്റന്നെയായിരിക്കും, എന്നാലും നമ്മൾ പെണ്ണുങ്ങൾക്ക് സപ്പോർട്ട് കൊടുക്കാം. എന്താ അത് സംഭവിച്ചത് എന്ന് നോക്കാം. എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനറിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇപ്പൊ എൻ്റെ ഒരു റിവ്യൂ, അവർക്ക് ഇവിടെ വന്ന് കഷ്ടപ്പാടായപ്പോൾ അവൾക്ക് ബേബി സിറ്റിംഗ് ചെയ്യണം എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചിരുന്നു എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത്. അപ്പം പറഞ്ഞു എങ്ങനെയാ ആൻറ്റി, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ഒന്നും നോക്കണ്ട, ഏത് ജോലിക്കും അതിൻ്റെതായ അഭിമാനമുണ്ട്. വെച്ചാൽ ഇപ്പം റോഡടിച്ച് വരുന്ന ജോലിയായി, നമ്മളെ വീട്ടിലെ ജോലിക്ക് വരുന്നതായി, അവരവരുടെ ജീവിതത്തിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതാണ്. ഡോക്ടറായി, എഞ്ചിനീയറായി, വക്കീലായി, ബിസിനസ്സുകാരായി, ഏത് ജോലിയായാലും നമ്മളെ ജീവിതം നമുക്ക് കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള, നമുക്ക് പൈസ ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ ഇതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ജോലിക്കും നമുക്ക് ഒരു മാനക്കേടും വേണ്ട. നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തോ, നിങ്ങൾ ധൈര്യമായിട്ട് ചെയ്തോ. അവർ 3 കൊല്ലം ചെയ്ത് അവർ 2 ആൺകുട്ടികളെ കടങ്ങൾ മുഴുവനും അവർ തീർത്ത്. പക്ഷെ അവരാണെങ്കിൽ അവരെ കുട്ടികളെ പോട്ടി കഴുകാണ്ടാന്ന് അവരെ 3 ആൺകുട്ടികളെ അത്രയും ലക്ഷറിയിൽ ജീവിച്ച ഒരാളായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷെ ഏതെല്ലോ മക്കളെ കൊണ്ടാന്നിട്ട് ആ കുട്ടികളെ പാമ്പേഴ്സ് മാറ്റൽ. പക്ഷേ സാരമില്ല, നമുക്ക് അത് നല്ലൊരു ഭാവി കിട്ടി അവർക്ക്. പിന്നെ അവർ ആൺകുട്ടികൾ പിന്നെയും അവർ നല്ല ഇതിൽ വന്ന്. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്നതിനും നമ്മൾ മടിക്കണ്ട. അതുപോലെ നമ്മൾ വെറും വൈറ്റ് കോളർ ജോബുള്ളവരെ മാത്രം നമ്മൾ പിന്നെ.
So here we have another female entrepreneur with us. So ma'am, would you like to introduce yourself to us?
I'm Salma, basically from Kerala, settled in Dubai and now in Fujairah. I completed my graduation in BA Literature, did my e-commerce, but finally into marine section, or I should say into diving, underwater services, and that's how my career is going on.
So ma'am, why did you choose this type of business?
Well, I didn't choose this business. I started my career with a diving company based in Dubai, and we had a plan of spreading it out, and I was the one who was chosen to get it introduced in Fujairah. So I'm here in Fujairah.
So what is unique about your business?
Unique, it's completely underwater services. Nothing above the line except fishing. We do all the commercial services. For example, I can see you floating bridge in Dubai. We have done a couple of services for Palm Island in Dubai, and all the islands, and the world islands, and Burj Al Arab. So all these have got our team hands as well.
So when you proposed the idea of starting a business to your family and friends, what were their response and how they supported you?
Very well supportive. Though this industry is not completely meant for ladies, I had a very good support from my family, from my kids, from my children, and even from the co-staffs. So that's how we did Fujairah.
So how did COVID-19 affected your business, and what were the ways you took to overcome those?
Well, COVID-19 didn't affect our business much. The fact is, that was a time where I was setting up Fujairah. I didn't had much team to work over in Fujairah, but when the COVID situation came, it was spreading all over. What I did was I separated my team from all the contacts. I had a separate team with no contacts. So I got it as a boon, like COVID-19 got up a plus for my company. Again, getting into the business, when we go offshore, anchorage, come back, there will be ups and downs. What we had is we had a regular room, we had a isolation room. whichever persons were identified with some kind of symptoms immediately were tested, were isolated. The only team which is not in contact were in another room. So there was no much impact when COVID-19 came. We managed it.
Very nice. So another question I would like to ask is, like, if when you were a child or when you in 12th, after 12th, did you have a dilemma of what to choose next? Is there anything like that you had faced?
Well, of course, as most of the students who are not goal oriented, I had many of my friends who was goal oriented, like they want to be a doctor in specific, and that they know, like, what specifically they will specialize in. But I was a very normal child. I didn't had much goals. I knew, like, I want to become a graduate. I need to work, or I need to be in my own stand. I knew that, but I didn't had a goal. I just chose English literature, as that language had much influence on me. So I chose that language. It just built up my career. That's it.
So, ma'am, for children like me who are not able to choose any course after 12th, or they are in a dilemma, what would be your advice to them?
Either the student should be goal oriented. If she or he is not goal oriented, let them choose what they like, what they want to study. They should have some kind of intensities or likings in them. So let them choose that. Let them take it over, and on the go they will find their way.
Ma'am, if they are not able to find their likings, or they have more than one likings, then what they can do?
I would suggest them to think over it. Like, if I choose this, what are the goals that I can achieve? If I choose the second one, what would be the goals that they can achieve? And in that way, they can make their decision. Or else, if I say, like, when you are in a country like UAE, I am an English literature person who did my e-commerce, and now working in a marine industry. Destiny takes you somewhere else. It's not like, when you're career oriented, you do some specializations, yes, you can stick on to it. But if you do random items, it's like destiny takes you to some point.
So, ma'am, did you operate your business from home or from office or something?
Initially, completely 1 year, I did my operations from home only. I didn't have an office. And it was myself and my husband who was doing all the operations alone. I had a full-fledged diving team with their equipments. We used to arrange them for all the operations. We arranged it from our home only. After 1 year, we had few more office staffs adding on, where we were compelled to take an office. And that's how this office came into.
Okay, ma'am. So, when you are facing difficult situation, what kept you motivated?
I have a belief. Whatever is meant for you is for you. You do your best, or the half that you need to, the rest will be taken care by God. We have got a hell lot of competition in our field. No matter, we have our bread and butter to go on. I have almost 16 divers with me, and their family members are here with me. So we have a goal, like, to keep them supporting, to keep ourselves supporting. Doing a business is not for ourselves. It's for the whole staffs who's supporting us. It's a family. So if I do something for myself, it will not work. But if I work for everyone, it works. That's what had made me go on, and that's all the support what my team members gives me.
Yes, ma'am. It is very nice to hear that you support your staff, everything, and you are still motivated by their support as well. So, when you were shifting your business from Dubai to Fujairah, what are the differences you felt?
It was not basically shifting; it was spreading. We still have the main branch or main office there in Dubai, and this is the branch office. Spreading from Dubai to Fujairah, it was like massive, because we had almost 10 to 15 years of experience in Dubai. We have no information about Fujairah. Initially, my marketing tactic was to find out what is Fujairah market, how the geographical location is going to help my business. When I learned about the geographical location, I was really shattered. Why didn't I came back here 10 years back? Because this was such a nice market. We have many things to explore. We have many things to establish. We had just started only our journey. Now, coming from Dubai to Fujairah again, I had a little bit of struggle, but the struggle mainly affected was my family. My girls were in their high schools. They had all their friends, all their good memories. They need to leave everything. And of course, Dubai is a magical city. Wherever you go in the daytime, you have wonders. You go in the night time, you have wonders. We don't see such wonders in Fujairah. It's just like, a very calm, peaceful city. But Dubai is not that. You need to be very alert. You need to be extra smart. You need to be proactive. That was the juggle, what we had when shifting from Dubai to Fujairah. Of course, family had a little bit of differences, but it's just like the way how a juggling man juggles his balls. Maybe one misses, never mind, it'll come again. That's how we made it up.
Yes, ma'am. It is really inspiring to hear what you say of juggling the balls. So, if people if women want to start business, what would your advice be to them?
Make sure that your family, your friends, your relatives, or whoever is together with you is going to support you. If there is one downfall or one person who is going to pull you back, you will have the negative thoughts coming in. Secondly, if you are going for something, make up your mind. Yes, I'm going to do this until I win. If you step forward, never think about stepping it back. Go forward. You will find there might be small losses, there will be small falls. Never mind, keep going. That's what I have found.
Thank you, ma'am. It was really wonderful time spending with you, hearing what you have, all the struggles you had went through, and all the support that you had from your family, friends, and everyone. And especially, I like the thought of. I like the words you said about juggling the balls. The struggles are coming, way you should go forward, never to step back. All those things will inspire a girl to move forward, even though everyone is making them to feel back or feel alone or something. So thank you for spending your valuable time with us.
Thank you so much, Vivi.